Okay, YouTubers, here we go. I'm gonna do an unboxing and quick review of the new GoPro Hero that I just purchased. This is the entry level from GoPro, 129 bucks. I did a fair bit of research. I'll include some of the gee whiz parts to it, but my basic idea is for 129 bucks, I'm not sure you can go wrong. Okay, YouTubers, a little bit of trick photography here. I've already opened up this box and started making a video on my review of the new GoPro Hero. Yeah, I'm not all that thrilled, so I'll tell you right now, if you want to hear my rambling and my attempts to do this, press on. If not, just get on YouTube and check out some other reviews. There's lots of them out there with actual video reviews of the quality of different levels of the GoPro. You know, comparing the Hero to the silver and black, GoPro 3s and 4s and all that good stuff. I just thought that some of the people that might be interested in a GoPro themselves, so I would throw this together. But my camera situation does not make for great recording of doing stuff like this. But if you want to listen to some rambling and my attempts at it, press forward. If you're interested in a GoPro, you might find some better reviews out there. Just full disclosure. So let's see, before I open the box, a built-in battery, that's the difference with these, and you're going to be able to get the GoPro software. This gives you the particulars of the camera, which we'll talk about more later. So I've been wanting a GoPro for a while, you know, the newer, the 4 silvers and blacks and all that stuff. They're pretty pricey. This is 129 bucks, and I figured for the value, what I'm using it for, it's a pretty good option. So to unbox, we have a knife. Cut under here. Pull that up. And cut under here. And pull that up. And then this sleeve just comes right off. Now the first thing you're going to notice when you're looking at the Hero, or 2014 or whatever some people are calling it, is GoPro wanted to make a cheaper camera to combat the cheaper cameras battling against them. So they cut a lot of costs. And you're going to see that in some of the aspects of the camera, and you're going to see it first by the packaging. Because the standard GoPros have fancy big plastic cases and all that. It's cardboard. Who cares? I mean, it's a box I'm going to throw away anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. I'll cut the bottom of it open. There we go. And then we'll open and flip it open. Now that it's open, the first thing you're going to see, you're going to get a bunch of instructions. This is getting started, tells you how to get on the website and get all the software to download. This is the quick reference guide. Shows you how to use your GoPro Hero quickly. You get the ever lovable GoPro sticker. Next in the box you get the important product safety information guide, because you know a camera can kill you. So that's the paperwork you get along with it. Down on the bottom, I'm going to open this up. And in there you get your USB power cable. There's your flat and curved adhesive mounts. And the back door skeleton. Okay, so that's what you get in the box. That's everything except the GoPro itself. And there it is. So there we go. There's the GoPro. And what you'll see first is it doesn't have a lot of the things that the newer models have. So let's talk about it, what it does do, the good parts about it. Because, again, it's going to have some good points and it's going to have some bad points. First, it shoots at 1080p, 30 frames a second. It also shoots at 720p, 60 frames a second. And that's at standard 6:9 aspect. And it has what they call a super view, which is again 720p, but it's at a 4:3 image and it dynamically scales the image. So that's how it shoots. It'll also do time lapse at half-second intervals, which I think is going to be cool. It only has a 5 megapixel camera, so the cell phone that I'm filming this with has a better camera than this has. But you're not buying a GoPro for the camera, you're buying it for the video. But it will shoot bursts, 5 pics per second. So we'll open the back and you'll see. So on the bottom of the back you have where the power connects, and above that is where you can get a 32 gig, up to a 32 gig micro SD card. Now the first thing you're going to notice with these is it doesn't come out. As everybody probably knows by now, the GoPro Hero, to cut costs, it's in there. It doesn't come out. It's not removable. The battery is not removable. But they did one cool thing. So there's the back door. So if you take that off and you put the skeleton door on there, put that on there, close it up, you can see that you can access the charging station while the camera's going. So everything I've read on it is the battery is about 2.5 hour battery life. But the cool part on these ones, which the more expensive ones don't do, you can charge this while you're filming. So with a 2.5 hour battery life, being able to have it plugged in and charging while you're filming is a very good thing if you're trying to do long time lapses or anything like that. So that's an advantage. So my personal reasons for getting this is I've wanted a GoPro for a while, but the $500 price tag has been slowing me down. And when I saw the Hero, I mean, let's face it, I'm making personal videos or YouTube videos. I'm not Spielberg. You know, I'm not trying to make a Lord of the Rings movie or anything like that. Most of the people are using these or making videos for themselves or putting it on YouTube. Hell, half the time somebody's watching your video on a cell phone. There are a lot of people out there that get all enamored with and get all worked up on the stats and the specs of each camera. Again, I didn't see that much difference in the video quality at the level that most people are going to use it. If that's important to you, then spend 3 times as much money to get that little bit of difference where you can say, oh, there's not as much noise, or the pixel rate is a tiny bit better. Okay, you know, seriously, that's fine. And there may be a day that I get to that, but right now I think $129 you can't go wrong. So again, specs wise, I think it's a good solid entry level camera for GoPro. You know, they wanted to fight against that market of cheaper action camera kind of things, and I think they're on the right track. I kind of like the gray. I think this is going to cover my bases real well. Now, what you can't do with this camera, it doesn't do night time lapse. I don't know how important night time lapse was going to be to me. I don't know how important it is to you, but this won't do it. There's no Wi-Fi. So I didn't find that as a huge issue. There is no battery expansion, and I would assume if you have a catastrophic problem with the battery, you may be in a little bit more trouble than just replacing a battery. And there's no LCD back. You're not going to put an LCD on the back of this camera. Okay. I guess once you've learned where the framing is, you should be fine. I don't think most people use it all that much. Since I haven't had a GoPro in the past, what I did read is basically the menu system with your buttons is basically very similar to the GoPro 2s back to that age. Okay, I got no problem with that. So here again is what you get. You get the GoPro camera, the Hero, the basic. You get 2 adhesive mounts. One is flat, one's got a curve to it. You get your charging cable. you get, I already have the skeleton on the back, but you get a skeleton as well as the original housing piece. And they give you that thing, whatever the hell that thing does. So you got it. When you do a price comparison, the Hero is $129. The Silver is 3 times that. Now, do you really think the Silver is 3 times that camera? I don't know. To me, just starting out, it seemed like the logical step to take. Is all the mounts, all the different accessories you want to get, work on this, we'll work on the other ones. If I decide I'm not satisfied with the video quality, I can upgrade. And to be honest, I looked at a lot of comparison videos, and sure, you can tell a little bit of difference, but I think when you look at just the cost of it, I don't think the video quality is 3 times as good on the Silver as is on this. But that's just my personal opinion. But there will most likely be a day that I want to upgrade, and everything I buy between now and then to go with this GoPro is going to work on my upgrade. We got the back open. I got just a little 4 gig micro SD. Put that sucker in there. There we go. It's in there. Let's see if we can turn it on. See if it comes with it. I think you got. There we go. It's on. It's set at 720. And we got video going. Little red light tells you it's recording, and the little indicator tells you you have 1 video in there. Took a picture. Do burst. Took some burst shots. Time lapse. And we've gone up to 20 and we'll stop it. So there'll be more playing to do. There's settings. So time lapse, settings. You can change your resolution. All kinds of good stuff. I'm not going to go through it all with you. And hold it till it shuts off. So there we go, YouTubers. There's the GoPro Hero base model, 129 bucks. Everything that comes in the box. I think it's going to be a good camera. I bought a couple other things to go with it. Let's grab them real quick. I got this little suction mount for it for a whopping $6.99 off of Amazon. I figured my first one I would just get an inexpensive one and see how it does. It got decent reviews. And for $7.22 I got one of the bike mounts. So that should work out pretty good. Again, it got decent reviews. So there we go, YouTubers. Hopefully my video quality will improve a little bit on some of the stuff. I think I'll still use this camera for a little bit because I have another one I want to buy. But that one's a little bit more pricey. But there's the GoPro Hero, $129. I don't think you can go wrong. Have a great and wonderful day.